So this is video 1 for Chapter 3, Section 1, Polynomials. Identifying and classifying polynomials. This is one of 2 videos. So for the first example, it says to classify the polynomials by degree and number of terms. From there, if you'll notice on the left-hand side, I have 2 charts to help you classify. One is by degree and one is for number of terms. When you have degrees, your options are 0 through 5. So if it has a degree of 0, so an example of that would be something like 3. 3 would have a degree of 0 because it would be 3x to the 0, which means that it's a constant. A degree of 1 would be something like 4x, where the exponent on the x is a 1. A quadratic is something like 2x squared, so the 2 on the exponent is what's making it quadratic. Cubic would be like negative x cubed, that would be cubic. Quartic, or a degree of 4, would be 5x to the 4th. And then quintic has a degree of 5, which would be x to the 5th. Now, when classifying by degree, your goal is to look for the largest exponent, so it must have the largest one. If it is not written in correct order, meaning from increasing to decreasing order, then you need to rewrite it. The number of terms, there's only 4 options. If it has one term like x, it's a monomial. Binomial could be x plus 3. Trinomial, x squared plus x minus 2, and then a polynomial of blank terms has more than 3, so 4, 5, 6, however many. Sadly, there are no specific terms for anything above 3 terms, so you just kind of have to sadly write out. I usually write poly of, just to shorten the word polynomial. Now, so again, we need to classify A and B. A says 2x plus 4x cubed minus 1. Again, the first thing that you want to do is to put it into standard form. Standard form means that you are going to go from increasing to decreasing order with regards to your exponents. So we have an x cubed, an x to the 1, and we also happen to have an x to the 0, although we never see it, so that's considered a constant. Just remember the constant should always go last. So we need to rewrite this to 4x cubed plus 2x minus 1. From here, we can see that the largest degree is 3, or the largest exponent is 3, and that we have 1, 2, and 3 terms. From here, just go to your chart. So degree, we have a cubic, because it's, again, degree of 3. Terms are 3, so we have a trinomial, so a cubic trinomial. Okay, so the second one, B, 7x cubed minus 11x plus 5x to the 5th minus 2. Again, we have a degree of 3, 1, 5, and 0. So from here, we need to rewrite. The 5 should go first, then the cube, then the minus 11x, and lastly, the minus 2. Again, our largest degree, or our largest exponent, is 5, and the number of terms is 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you're wondering how I'm getting the number of terms, a term is separated by an addition or subtraction symbol. Okay, so there's 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So again, now we just go to our charts. If the degree is 5, 5 is quintic. And the number of terms is 4. 4 plus is poly of, so we have a quintic poly of 4 terms. And that would be how you properly classify a polynomial. So for you, you're going to classify the following 2, 4x minus 2x squared plus 2, and negative 18x squared plus 6x plus x to the 4th is minus 3. So those are the 2 that you need to classify. I left the charts here so you could use them. Please understand that for quizzes and tests, you will not have the charts. So you do need to make sure that you know how to properly classify without them, meaning you actually need to know the terms: constant, linear, quadratic, cubic, quartic, quintic, and then also monomial, binomial, trinomial, and poly of. Alright, that's the end of this video. There's one more to go.